Howdy folks, welcome back to my channel, and it's time for another unboxing or unbagging, I guess. So this is another new item that I purchased. This was not sent to me by the manufacturer to review, and this is something I've been after for a long time, kind of similar to the K-oscillator that I did recently, but this is a new instrument. In fact, let's just get it open and stop talking about it. This should be one of the KORG Monotron Delays, and I'll show you if I can get this baby open. Here we go. Voila! There she is. Okay, so KORG has a few different products in the Monotron line, I think 3 or 4 of them, and they're all fairly inexpensive. This one here is the Monotron Delay, and this one costs about $59 brand new, and you can get them pretty much anywhere. You know, Guitar Center, Sam Ash, Musician's Friend, you name it, everybody sells these. And it has a little ribbon keyboard. Granted, I'm going to open it in a second, but you can see there that you can use to generate notes. Additionally, it has an input jack, and that's what everybody likes about this thing is you can send any input signal through here and process the effects, and it has a really cool sound and delay in it. So I've wanted one of these for quite some time. Now I have one. Let's get this blister pack open. You know, I've never been a fan of blister packs because they're a big pain in the butt to open. Oh, this one looks like it's actually going to come apart. They're usually quite a pain to open, and I've actually cut myself, not on the knife per se, but on the actual plastic before trying to open it. But anyway, so here comes with an instruction manual. Comes with a set of batteries. That's kind of nice. And then this should be our Monotron Delay. It is. I'm just going to set the packaging to the side for now. And here she is. So as I said before, there's a little ribbon keyboard, and then we see a few knobs here. We've got a rate knob right here, a intensity knob, a cutoff knob, a time knob, and a feedback knob. And then above it, it's labeled that these first 2 correlate to the LFO. This one correlates to the filter, and then the last 2 to the delay. And then it looks like we've got a 3-position on switch, like an off, triangle. See if you can see that. A triangle and a square wave. I'm assuming that's the internal oscillator wave. But let's go ahead and put the batteries in it and see what it sounds like. Okay, so the batteries are in, and let's power it on. So I'm going to move the switch here to triangle, and right away we see this knob lights up, and then as we turn the knob, hopefully that will, there you go, it'll correlate to the speed of the LFO. So that's the LFO rate, so you can see, I can slow it down, make it really slow, or probably speed it up to quite, oh, that's so, you can't even see it blinking there. There you go. You can get it quite fast as well. And there's these others. Now let's go ahead and touch the little keyboard here. There is a built-in speaker, by the way, if I didn't say that. Oh, and on the top, I guess I should have said this. There is a headphone out and a input jack right here. And then there is a volume knob right here. So, as you can see, not the most amazing musical instrument there, but as I said, we are going to try the input. But first, let me show you what I'm talking about with the delay. If we increase the time and the feedback on the delay here, listen to this. And then, of course, we can vary the cutoff. And we can get some very interesting sounds out of it, some kind of cool soundscapey stuff. So one other thing you'll notice, this internal keyboard here is not all that accurate. I'm gonna grab a paintbrush here and use the end of it like a stylus. And so what you'll notice is if I touch this note, and then I touch this note, I mean, it doesn't track real well. So if I go right up the scale, it's not exactly a perfect tracking keyboard. I mean, it definitely goes up in pitch as you go across, but it's not really I mean, you're not going to sit here and be like, okay, play a C. I mean, I don't think you're going to get the note that you're looking for. So it's more of like a sound effect maker. But that said, you can really probably So obviously the internal speaker is quite small, and so I'm sure the sound quality that you're hearing is not that great, but let's go ahead and plug it into high quality audio and see what it sounds like. Okay, so here we go. I've got the Monotron Delay here, and I've got my microbrute plugged into it. So if I hit the microbrute, you hear it, and if I hit the Monotron Delay, you hear it there as well. So both of them are active. Okay, so let's just start here. So what happens is here, you see the rate blinking, and of course as I speed that up, you see it blink faster, and then this intensity knob changes how much that affects the pitch. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So at this end, it doesn't affect it at all, and then more as we go up. Now here's the filter. And then of course the delay. And that's really the sweet spot of this little thing. We can really get some cool filter and delay sounds out of it. So let's try, so again, I'm gonna start by turning the cutoff all the way up. I'm gonna turn the delay all the way down. Oh, by the way, just for the heck of it, we should try the square as well. So a little bit different sound there. So pretty cool there. Let's go ahead and try the microbrute. So I'll turn the delay all the way down and the cutoff all the way up. And at this point, of course, the microbrute has its own cutoff, right? So we can do that here. But let's go ahead and turn that all the way up. So there we go. And now let's change the filter on here. So there's all the way up. Let's bring it down. So we can definitely hear that filter coloring the sound on the microbrute. So that, now let's mess with the delay. So you can see why people like it. It's got some pretty cool sounds in that little box. Okay, so there you have it. That is the KORG Monotron Delay. You can find these for about 60 bucks at pretty much any music store. Kind of a cool little effect box, but additionally you can make some kind of cool little glitchy noises with it, so it can be a cool like sound effect tool. Anyway, guys, if you like what I do on this channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about musical miscellany. I'll see you guys in the next episode.